Good morning everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a slightly more cheery video today. No storytelling, no visa drama. Let's just focus on a nice Primark haul. I've picked up quite a few pieces actually. And yeah, I thought I'd share them with you. This is a try on haul, so I have tried on a few of the pieces, so I will pop up on the screen as and when I try things on. I hope you're all well, and I hope you're all looking forward to this juicy Primark haul. They've actually got some really nice autumn winter bits in already, so yeah, grab yourselves a drink. I'm on a nice cup of tea first thing this morning. Can't beat first cup of tea of the morning. So yeah, grab yourselves a drink, snuggle up on the sofa, probably blanket season actually, it's not the warmest at the moment, and let's get into this Primark haul. Okay, first thing I picked up was a Primark edit piece. Now I thought that this was going to be reduced, and I can't actually remember whether some did have reduced tickets on it. I can't remember, but I picked up a pair of linen trousers which are beautiful, but I wouldn't say the fit was amazing, and I've since bought a pair of Marks and Spencer linen trousers. They're slightly more on the thicker side, so I feel like I could wear them like going into the autumn or when we move slightly chillier weather. So I am going to return these, but I obviously am going to show them to you. They're obviously Primark edit quality. They are navy, but I do love navy. And yeah, they've got kind of like a flat panel across the front and then elasticated at the back. I think for me these were a little bit too big. I did pick up a large. And it's one of those things I kind of feel sometimes in between like a large and a medium. And I'd say the problem is with me is that I almost need a large for my waistband, but then I don't need a large like hips, legs. And then I kind of feel like it just, I don't know, sometimes makes me look bigger than what I am. These are a nice wide leg and such good quality. I really do love the Primark edit. It's just such a lovely range, and you can definitely feel the quality. These are 100% linen and they were £28, but like I said, sadly I will be returning these. I will quickly just stand up actually and show you my Marks and Spencer ones. So these are in black and they are like a nice wide leg, but they're a really good fit. They've got an elasticated waistband. These were £45, so a little bit on the pricier side, and obviously the Primark edit were 28, but the fit on the Marks and Spencer ones are amazing, and they've actually got a drawstring so you can pull it in. I did take into the change rooms a size 12 and 14. The 14 kind of was fine around the waist. There was room and I could also pull it in, but then what I found was it had that extra fabric around my thighs and hips, which I didn't necessarily need. So I did actually size down to the 12, and yeah, the fit is absolutely amazing. I'm really chuffed with them, so hence why those will be going back now, but I think maybe a medium would have fitted perfectly. Okay, next item, and I'm going to share this with you all, and I suggest if you are my size or smaller to run to Primark. So I've seen the odd video of people buying children's clothes from Primark, and I was in there looking for my granddaughters, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna have a look, and I found this really nice cardigan. It was, I think, £11, so I've actually taken off the tags and I have already worn it. £11, and it's just beautiful. I got it in a size 14 to 15. It more than fits, and yeah, I love it. So it's a really nice sort of cream, I'd say. creamy oatmeal-y colour. A really nice soft fabric, nice and fluffy, and it actually has a zip, which I kind of think, I don't know, just makes it look a little bit more expensive. I wouldn't say at all that this looks like Primark, and the fact that this was £11 in the children's range, I'm just so chuffed. So yeah, I really do love this cardigan. I think it might be one of those cardigans because it is so fluffy. I think it'd be, you know, like on some cardigans it rubs and you kind of get those balls of fluff underneath the armpit. I think it will do that, but that's no biggie. You can use them as defuzzers to get it off. But I absolutely love this cardigan, and for a bargain price of £11, like, you cannot go wrong. So yeah, I would highly recommend, if you like that cardigan, to run to Primark and pick one up for yourself in a children's size. They are more than generous, put it that way. And for reference, I am between a size 14 and 16. Next item I picked up was actually in the sale, and I think it was £6 or £7. They did have a huge kind of sale rail in the Merry Hill Primark of lots of different things, but I picked up this cardigan. Sadly, this will be going back. I just don't feel the fit was for me, although it's a bargain. It was originally £17, and it's a real heavyweight cardigan. There is some weight to this, and it's that real thick, almost luxurious fabric. It's not itchy in the slightest. It's got 2 pockets and a few buttons, navy, and like I said, this is just lovely, but I just don't feel it was for me. It's quite a boxy fit, and yeah, I don't know, I just don't feel that the style necessarily suited me, but a bargain for anyone else. Okay, another sale item, which sadly will be going back because it is mahoosive. Another Primark edit range, and if I could try and pick this up in another store, I probably will, because this is stunning. It's a 100% linen skirt, and this is like a beige, yeah, I'd say a beige colour. It was originally 26 and it was down to 15. This skirt is just beautiful. It just flares out really nicely. It's a really lovely colour. Super soft, a nice heavyweight linen. It's just sadly too big. I kind of knew that it would be too big, to be honest with you, but I thought maybe I could wear it on my hips. No, I can literally pull this thing off me. So sadly it is going to have to go back, but I am going to return the items today to a different Primark, and I'm going to see if they've got another one in a different size, because I just do really love this. I think with a nice sort of like top, tank top, and a cardigan, or even just sort of like a knitted sort of top, I think this would look really lovely. And yeah, the quality is up there. It's also got a really nice side zip as well. But yeah, I do really love it. It's just sad that it needs to go back. If it's not right, it's not right. Okay, next item is this chunky cardigan. Now, I did feel this in store because it says it contains wool, and I'm like hypersensitive to fabrics, and I didn't feel it was going to irritate me, but when I got home and I tried it on, it did. And it's a real shame because I love it, and I think burgundy is going to be huge this year. I got this in a size medium, and it's £14, and it's just a really nice chunky cardigan that would probably go with the linen trousers actually I've got on at the moment, but sadly it's going to have to go back. It has got a couple of buttons at the top, so you can have it open. I did open them. I mainly opened them just to see whether it would give me a bit of breathing space from feeling the itchiness, but it didn't. But yeah, a beautiful, beautiful jumper. Really beautiful. and lovely quality as well. Just, yeah, sadly again, not right, but hey, we're here to try things out and to see, aren't we? Okay, the next item I bought, I actually picked up in 2 sizes. I'm just going to show you the medium because the large was massive. Beautiful jumper. I am torn with this one, but I don't know, I think I will return it. I got this in a size medium for £12, and it's meant to be sort of an off the shoulder jumper, which it is slightly, but it's a really nice knit, beautiful crossover detail. I'm not sure what that stitch is called, but really beautiful, lovely and soft, doesn't contain wool, and it just kind of like goes slightly off the shoulder. I might try it on actually again after I filmed, just to kind of rule it out, because £12 is a really good price point. And now I've bought these linen trousers that actually fit, I think, you know, I could wear something like this with the linen trousers going into autumn. But yeah, really love it. I'm just not 100% on the fit, but we'll try it on, we'll give it a second chance and see. Okay, next item. I don't know why, I just thought I would pick this up, but just not for me. I did try it on and I just wasn't sure about it, and I think I need to be 100% sure about something. And yeah, I like the thought of a knitted skirt, but this one just didn't really do any justice to me. I don't think so anyway. I got this in a size medium, and again, £12, so really good price point, in a lovely dark burgundy. It is quite A-line. I got this in a medium because boy are these things stretchy, and I chose right. A large would have been too big, you know. I would say with these, maybe size down. I mean, it's hard to say because some things in Primark I am a medium, others I am a large. It really just does depend. But yeah, really lovely skirt, just sadly not for me. And I think even though it does kind of contain wool, it's not itchy, and you'd be wearing tights anyway, so I wasn't overly bothered by that. And then I picked up this jumper. This was £14. I got it in size large because these did look like they came up a little bit smaller. Again, not overly sure about this. Trying to think of what I would wear it with. It was a little bit too short for leggings, so I'm not sure I would wear it with leggings. I'm just not sure. And if you're not sure, I just don't think you should buy it. But maybe if I was to get this in a different colour, I think I'd be happier. I don't know why I picked up the stripe, to be honest with you. I might look, see if they've got another colour, because I do really love the quality. It's so thick and soft and luxurious feeling. So yeah, maybe I will look at a different print. I don't know, like I said, I don't know why I picked up the stripe, but no, I'm not really sure. A size large in this one and £14, but yeah, I mean, I do like stripes, but I'm just not sure because it's navy. I'm limiting what I can wear it with, whereas if I get a different colour, I think it can go with jeans, leggings and now my linen trousers. I also picked up a pair of these pyjama bottoms, which were 10 reduced down to 5. Again, the Primark Edit range. I got these in a size large because they do have a drawstring waist, and I think a large was the only size they had. But they're this really lovely silky pair of pyjama bottoms. Not the silky like a lot of Primark stuff where it just clings to your body, you know, that like cheaper synthetic. This, I don't know, it just feels better quality, and it certainly doesn't feel like it's going to cling to my body. So yeah, I got a pair of those because I do own quite a lot of pyjama tops, but not necessarily the bottoms. And then I'm just going to quickly show you a few bargains that I picked up for my granddaughter. So when I went into this Primark, they had shed loads of children's t-shirts reduced to £1, and I did pick up a lot. And since I've come back, I've then thought to myself, I'm really into embroidering at the moment, and I've made so much for my granddaughters with their names, patterns on them, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm even planning on taking it on our long haul flight to do on the flight, because I just find it relaxes me so much. And I think just sat there watching a movie plus doing my embroidery on a flight, and when I do embroidery, I find that time absolutely flies. So I'm probably going to save these t-shirts until my flight, and I know it's taking out things, weight, but it'll give me something to do, and I might take out a couple because I know what I'm like, I'm bouncy stuff out there, so maybe I'll take a couple. But I've also had the idea of, I'm going to sneeze, hold on, I know it's on the way. Hopefully it'll just be one. I've also had the idea of starting to make these and selling them. I don't know, I just enjoy doing it. And if I could buy the t-shirt for £1, I have noticed on places like Vinted, people don't really want to pay a lot for handmade things. So obviously I don't want to be using up my time and not making any money. So if I could get a t-shirt for £1 and then do my embroidery and sell it on for, a little bit of my time, then I think it'd be quite good. So I might go back and start buying a few others in different sizes and try put them on Vinted and see where it gets me. Anyway, I bought this one. I have gone up to size 7 to 8 because I think she could either wear this the end of this year or into next year. £3 down to £1. It's just a plain lilac t-shirt, but £1. How many things in life at the moment do you get for £1? Not a lot. And it's really nice as well. It's got like turnover detailing. It's actually a really good quality t-shirt as well. It's not like thin or flimsy. It's just a really nice t-shirt. I did also pick that up in 8 to 9. I thought, maybe she has a massive growth spurt for next year. I picked this one up for £1. This was from £3 in 7 to 8. It's just a red ribbed top. It's quite long, and it's obviously very stretchy, so I think that will fit her for next year as well. But again, £1. Ridiculous prices. And then I picked up, I'll show you this, it's not Primark, but I picked this up from Zara. It's just in the pile to decorate. This was 80% off, and I think this was, what would that be, 3? This was under £1.50, I think, in the Zara sale. So it's just got like a slightly longer hem at the back, nice blue colour. I did get this in age 5, but I kind of gauge it with Esme because some places like run up big, some places run up small, and that can also run into individual items. I find that Zara in some things runs up a little bit big, but I just kind of gauge it when I'm there. I also bought this t-shirt for baby from Pep & Co, Poundland, and this was £2, which is 9 to 12 months, which actually that seems quite expensive compared to the Primark ones now, but never mind, I've got it. And then I picked up 3 rib tops. I think they're all £2.50 each, so I thought these would be perfect for the winter months, so I probably need to crack on with those. Maybe these are the ones that I could take to Florida and then decorate them ready for when I get back and she can have them for winter. I did pick these up in all 6 to 7 because again, these ones seem to run up big, and these are all £2.50 each. So I got this kind of, it's coming up more grey on camera. I think it's the lighting. It's quite, I'd say a baby blue. It's coming up very different colour on camera than real life. But yeah, it's a nice, no, still not picking up. It's a nice baby blue, nice ribbed fabric, lovely and soft. So I've got that one. I got a dusky pink in a short version, £2.50, and then got burgundy. Burgundy is lush. Got a nice burgundy one, long sleeve. So yeah, I picked up Esme a few bits that I can decorate, personalise. Megs did say that she does really like the names on them, so I'll probably do some more names as well. Maybe a name on the back, because I've done names on the front at the moment. And then the only other thing that I picked up was a pack of these 2 beauty blenders. I think I've said this before on my channel, and it might be seen as like wastage, but I find when I wash a beauty blender and get all of the crap out, even though I leave it to dry, it never, ever, ever goes back to the size it was. It just goes big. And I don't know, I don't like it. So when mine need changing, which, I don't know, I change every few, I don't know, maybe 6 months, something like that. I tend to buy some of these because they're £1.30. And yeah, I just like them. They're really nice. So that is everything that I picked up from Primark. I will show you one other thing actually that I picked up from Sainsbury's that I actually plan to decorate. I don't know what. I quite fancy strawberries on it, but I'm not sure. I picked this up in the Sainsbury's sale. It was 70% off. So what's that? I think this was £6 from 20, and it's really nice short sleeve knit sweater. And I just think like this goes so much. I've tried it on with leggings and it looks really nice. I tried it on with these linen trousers, tucked the front bit in, and it looked really nice. So yeah, I really love this, and I do think it's beautiful as it is. I don't know, I just fancy maybe some strawberries embroidered on it or something like that. I don't know, I'll have to have a look. But I'm just enjoying embroidery so much. I actually made a pumpkin at work, and I had so many people say to me, oh, what's that going to be? Because it didn't look anything like a pumpkin. But I basically got a flat sheet of embroidery fabric from work, and I did my embroidery stitch, and I basically got a ruler, and I did, I suppose, like cake segments, but like tiny cake segments. I drew it all out with the ruler on this fabric, and then I started stitching. So basically I had your center point and it all went out, so it formed a circle. And then I've gathered it, filled it with 2 balls of wool, because we don't have any stuffing at work, 2 balls of wool, tied it, and then trimmed down the fabric on top, and then I've wrapped around super tight some twine, and it looks like it's a pumpkin. And I was on with a member of staff that saw it all come together, and they're like, oh my god, I just couldn't visualize when you were saying that it was going to be a pumpkin. I just couldn't see that it was going to be a pumpkin. But I'm quite good at visualizing things and seeing how they're going to turn out. So I knew what I was on about. But yeah, it looks really lovely. And I use like a dark brown and like a burgundy colour, and did like a few rows of each. And yeah, it just looks really, really lovely. So got 2 pumpkins to go on display at work. I don't think they've ever had pumpkins at work. And we don't really sell Halloweeny things. We sell like a few sort of like chocolates, and that's about it. So yeah, it'd be quite nice to have some pumpkins on show, and it just kind of advertises our wool and how it could be used. And then I also did one using one of our like fat quarter fabrics. So I've done one that's like autumn sort of colours as well. So yeah, they're going to look really good. I can't wait to see those displayed next week. But I really hope you've enjoyed this Primark haul. I feel like I fell out of love with Primark for quite a while, to be quite honest. And now autumn wintry things are starting to come in. I'm really liking them. And I'm not going to go crazy, but we don't know how long we're going to be here. So I'm possibly going to need a jumper or two. I did bring, I think, 1, 2, 3. I bought 4 hoodies with me, and I'd say 3 of those, I'm just looking at them, 3 of those are more of a winter hoodie. The other one is like a very fine knit that, you know, could probably wear in this weather, to be honest with you. So yeah, I might invest in a jumper. I've got a cardigan now, which is quite nice, so I might invest in a jumper or two. I don't want to buy too much because I mean, I'm presuming would end up wearing one out there. I don't know, but I'm hoping I don't need one when we go in October. I'm hoping not. I'll tell you one thing we could do with investing in is some really good raincoats, like completely rainproof but breathable as well, because I think a lot of raincoats are like really thick, and out there you've still got the humidity. So I think we could do with getting some really good raincoats but breathable ones anyway. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this Primark haul, and let me know in the comments below what was your favourite. If you aren't already subscribed, then there is a little sub button below. I do all kinds of videos really. If you are new to this channel, I do hauls, try-ons, a lot of content around our impending move to Florida and the E2 visa journey, the good, the bad and the ugly. I do travel vlogs, which we will have some very exciting videos upcoming with our trip to Florida in October, going for 2 weeks. So yeah, I do all kinds of videos, and if you aren't already subscribed, I would love for you to stick around. And one more thing, can you give this a thumbs up if you liked it, please? Thank you so much. Until next time, take care everyone, and I will see you really soon in my next video. Bye.